Hello, hello, and welcome back for a brand spanking new experience as Perfidious Pete turns over a new leaf in XCOM: The Long War. And what exactly is new, you ask? Have I decided to change my fundamental tactics and adopt less suicidally dangerous strategies? Or perhaps begin treating my staff and troopers with a little respect and basic human dignity? Or has a true miracle occurred and I've finally become convinced to stop running headlong into Overwatch like a lemming whose wife just filed for divorce? Well, I hate to burst your bubble, but it's none of those things. I did, however, update to build 15E, which, as of the day I'm recording this, released yesterday. Now, I can't say I did any extensive research on the update because I'm a lazy man, but I did quickly review the change log, and based on what I saw therein, it doesn't really seem like they've made any improvements to the issues that have sort of been troubling me lately. In fact, if anything, I'd say that a few of the changes they implemented seem to be going even further in the this really isn't that fun sort of direction, like restricting battle scanners to scouts and engineers only, and gating some critical powers and abilities behind some late-game interrogations. It's a little troubling, but honestly, it's far too early to pass any sort of judgment. And they have also added a few new items and abilities, including the command ability, which theoretically could make officers worth the effort to attain them once again, as well as motion scanners, which seems sort of like a ghetto version of the battle scanner with the added drawback that you have to build them before you can use them. It's interesting. So I think what we'll do is head up to mission control here, grab a mission, and see if this is indeed the turning of a new leaf, or whether it's just a shiny new toilet for the same old turd. And apparently we have a UFO. That's the... Okay, we left the UFO apparently just in orbit. We can't really do anything about it, can we?
Detected.
No, we sure can't, because we don't have a single fucking interceptor, so... I guess whatever he's doing, congratulations, you succeeded. Alien containment. Okay, well, our alien containment facility is finished. That's fantastic. We can finally start getting credit for some of the captures that we've actually executed. Also, a couple troopers coming back on duty. That's a very good thing for us. We were a little short of staff after our last mission, considering we put 3 people in the hospital, so this is good. Wait a minute. Did the aliens just hit Mexico again? No, I'm not giving you 3 laser rifles for a corporal. You can stick that idea right up your ass. Civilian targets in Mexico, increasing panic. Man, the aliens fucking hate Mexico. They took control of it and they've bombed it 3 separate occasions now since they conquered it. I don't want to call you out on this, aliens, but that seems kind of fucking racist, yo. What have you got against the Mexican people? What did they ever do to you that you're inflicting such unrelenting horrors on them? Damn, Mexico. You guys got some bad blood between you and the aliens, and I'm thinking it's more the aliens just being kind of racist scumbags. You aliens need to check yourselves before you riggedy wreck yourselves, man. That's not cool.
Contact detected.
So we have, this is a satellite destruction mission that we can do absolutely nothing about. There is a small fighter high over South Africa. We're going to lose our other satellite. We can't do anything to stop this. Absolutely nothing. We did complete our destroyer research, which is nice. Hooray. So we have a better intercept time against destroyers. On the plus side, maybe next time a destroyer flies over Africa, we won't have to use every single one of our interceptors to fucking shoot it down. Fingers crossed. Xenogenetics, what are Goswat? No. Any of these autopsies we really want to do? Kind of also no. Advanced body armor has some appeal. Illyrium is just too far out. Yeah, xenogenetics is definitely the
We've
clear
assembled
choice here.
everything we need to capture and house an alien for interrogation, Commander.
Yes, I'm aware of that. Several
The
days ago, in
rest is
fact, I
up to
committed.
our forces on the ground.
I know you're eager for us to capture an alien so that you can torture it to death, film the results, and then masturbate to them later. But I assure you, we're doing everything we can. So what the hell was that mission then? Alright, hold on a minute. We gotta take a moment to stop and think here. Alright, so that was, if not a satellite killing mission, it had to have been a satellite scouting mission. So they know where our satellite in South Africa is. The next one they throw up is going to be to shoot it down. It's between 7 and 8 days before we theoretically get replacements. How long until we actually have a goddamn interceptor back in the air? Okay, we actually have 2 now. We've got Upham and Potter both ready, and another 2 days for Baja. 4 days for Scorpion. Well, that's 4 days to arm the weapon, and he has like another eternity of repairs beyond that, so we really can't even count on him at all. So we have some interceptors. Theoretically, if they come to shoot it down, then we might be able to stop that mission before it happens, but we're going to have to be very conservative with our interceptors. We can't go sending them out on risky shit when we need them to defend the satellite. We have 3 days until a council report, which would get us an influx of money that we're going to spend almost entirely on foundry projects, I would assume, for upgrades. So let's just get back to scanning. Most of our troopers are back. Have UFO activity over Australia, which again, we can't do anything about. It's unfortunate, but we do have an abduction mission. This is at least one thing we can afford. Light activity over Australia. We're going to pick up 80 credits over Australia, which we kind of desperately need. So let's grab Steve Irwin and head on out to Perth and defend some of his noble countrymen, yeah. Crikey, mate, it's going to be a cracking good time. Of course, Steve Irwin's going to... Oh, I like this. So this is new to Build 15, and it looks like it shows the troopers' experience under their nameplate. I actually like this a great deal. That is exceedingly useful. That is a solid improvement, Build mod makers. Good job. I like that. That is an excellent addition. That is extremely handy. Good job. I know I'm hard about things I don't like, but I also like to be equally vociferous in my praise about things that I feel are positive improvements, and this is a very, very good little quality of life improvement. That is an excellent job. All right. So we have an abduction mission. We've got light activity. We got to make captures sort of a primary focus on this one. That means either Mary Prometheus Shelley or Helen Deadeye Keller. I think probably we take Mary Shelley, since she could theoretically maybe bag a promotion out of this. I mean, Helen Keller is not far behind her, but this is an abduction mission with light activity. We're going to need to bring pretty much as we can to the table, because 250 EXP, that's a pretty big ask for an abduction mission. So we're going to go laser sniper rifle, scope, laser sight, tac armor. I can't help but notice Build 15, however, that my fucking button is still goddamn gone, and that's real fucking irritating. So the thing that possibly pissed me off the most, clearly not fixed in Build 15. That's not a strong start, Build 15E. I mean, I used to have raps with Build 15D, and then we just sent it on permanent detention, but I gotta say, your first day of school is not looking a very good, Build 15. I mean, I know you're the new kid in town, and you've kind of got to sort of flex your muscles a bit and kind of establish yourself in the pecking order, but still, you're making some bad choices right from the start. Bad choices. Alright, so for a gunner, we could probably get away with Iron Lady Margaret Thatcher here. In fact, I think for Margaret, let's just... do we want to go... Yeah, I was going to say we'll go with a mobility build, but I've actually reconsidered that, mostly because I don't think we can. Well, we could. Our auto laser is not damaged. Actually, all of our shit is repaired. Never mind. It doesn't matter at all. So, scope, tac armor, laser sight, Margaret Thatcher, sorted, ready, rock, lock. She is the dragon that will descend upon our foes and immolate them with fire, blood, and steel. Not that dragons use steel weapons. Fire, blood, fang, claws, wings, that sort of stuff. But Margaret Thatcher, she throws steel in the mix. I mean, she is an iron dragon. Medics. Medics actually got a buff, as I understand it, in Build 15. Anybody with the field surgeon ability, that ability applies at all times now, and you can't stack it anymore, but it always works. Alright, so you can have a battle scanner still? Wait. Yeah, we should not have unequipped that, actually. Alright, so we cannot equip the battle scanner on our scout anymore, but scouts that already have a battle scanner equipped, apparently, don't necessarily lose that ability. That's very interesting. Since we built ours, we built a number of our troopers sort of with battle scanners in mind. I think we may avoid that. We may not do that in the future. We may leave the battle scanner equipped for some of our guys. Mary Mallon's pretty quick on her feet. I mean, we're going to give her a laser rifle, that's for sure. Tac armor she can keep. I'm a little salty about what I just did there. I could have just kept the battle scanner, and I do like battle scanners on my scouts. That would feel kind of scummy, though. It would feel kind of like cheating a little bit. Just a little bit like cheating. Additionally, our medics are not really very strong fighters, but Mary Mallon is pretty quick on her feet. There's a case to be made here for giving her an arc thrower. That does reduce her mobility more than a little. Now, you know what? That's a bad idea. She's not going to be close enough to the enemy. Honestly, we'd probably be better off to just give her ceramic plating. So let's do that. We're just going to go for ceramic plating here. It's probably, in all likelihood, it's probably the stronger case. There's also a strong case for just having her double up on medkits and bring more. Which really, you know what? That's actually probably smarter than the ceramic plating thing. But I'm sticking with the plating. We could try it. We'll sort of get a feel for our medics, how we want to employ them as things continue on developing. We got to sort of let that one go a bit, and then we'll figure out how we feel about where they fit in. This is a good mission for... No, it's not, actually. I was going to say this is a good mission for pancakes, but it's sort of not. Unless we want to go double assault troopers. Do we want to go double assaults? We have a lot of assault troopers available, some who are pretty quick on their feet. Could take Da Vinci, say, and then maybe like a Shakespeare, and then go for a capture focus. I sort of like that. Da Vinci will almost certainly level as well, so there's an added fringe benefit to that. You know what? I think we'll do that. So we are going to take Mitch Pancake's Hedberg. We'll grab the pancakes. Now, pancakes can still fucking equip a battle scanner, right? Yes, he can. Alright. So Mitch is getting the battle scanner then. He has battle scanner as an ability, which means he should have multiple battle scanners. I like that. He does not have flush shot. And that does make flush shot almost entirely untakeable for scouts, really, in this build. If you're going to have even more limited access to battle scanners, you gotta kind of wedge them in anywhere you can get them. So we're going to go battle scanner, ceramic plating, phalanx armor, nice laser rifle. That's got the pancakes sorted. We got the butter on top of the stack. The maple syrup has been added. Mitch is steaming hot and delicious. Engineer. Oh, we got to do that. You know what? I'm going to back out of this very briefly because that's something we absolutely have to do if we can. We did not scan for covert operations and it has been a while. Well, we can't afford it. Never mind. That's probably what we'll do with the cash that we get after this mission. So we cannot take Napoleon on this one. Napoleon is not going to go. I do love that it remembers what settings we changed. Again, that was actually not new to build 15. That was something that existed previously, but still... That is a very, very quality addition to the gameplay. I like it a lot. Infantry, I think Machiavelli is well suited for this mission, and in addition to that being well suited for this particular task, also likely to pick up a level. Let's go laser rifle, tack armor, and we'll just go scope and laser sight. That's got Machiavelli sorted. We should probably get an engineer on this shit. That's why we were thinking about Napoleon in the first place, but we are not going to take Napoleon. We're going to reserve him. I think... Enlightened Madness is probably not necessarily called for here. Strong case for Marie Curie, but I think we should try and get old Anthrax Pasteur here up to the next level. We can bump him to Sergeant. I think I like that idea better, honestly. We'll go with the Phalanx Armor for the nonce. We only have two slots left, right? Yeah, they're both going to assaults. We could go with the Phalanx Armor either on our infantry or the engineer. Honestly, I think the engineer probably is more likely to get shot and also needs the extra mobility a little more. Little less range. So we're just going to go double assaults. Do we let Steve Irwin loose on his homeland? I think the answer is pretty much yes. What are you? Steve, you're just a sergeant, right? And we have another sergeant as well. Okay, we got Teddy Bully Roosevelt. Yeah, all right. It's time for Steve to take a trip back down under. Steve's going home, folks. Steve's going home. And I hate to do this, because he's never going to get a battle scanner again since he can't equip one anymore, but we need the arc thrower. Eventually this was always going to happen. Yep, see, we can't do it. So no battle scanners for Steve. Sorry, Steve, buddy. I know you liked the battle scanner, and trust me, I liked you to have the battle scanner as well. That had benefits for both of us, but the arc thrower is sort of a must. At some point, you were going to get swapped out. We might as well go ahead and do it now. That way I also don't have to feel a little cheesy about kind of being gamey with the system. We actually have two sergeants. We got Teddy Roosevelt and Abraham Hardcore Lincoln. So do we take old... You know what? We take William Shakespeare for one particular reason. Willie Shakes is not septic. Say what you want about Shakespeare. The man is not septic. This is William the Immortal. If it'll fit. It won't, of course. I wanted to say the Immortal Bard, so it's just going to be William Immortal Shakespeare. For the man truly is immortal. His words have echoed down through the almost 5 centuries since his death. This one's for you, Willie Shakes. You a mad man. You a mad, bad mamma jamma. We all love you. Except Romeo and Juliet. They fucking hate you because you murdered them. Then again, In your defense, Shakespeare, they did kind of deserve it. They were a pair of self-indulgent twats. They really did kind of deserve to die. And the fact that they died in the stupidest way possible sort of helps cement your case. Also, my buttons are suddenly back. Perhaps Build 15 has heeded my warning about the buttons? Let's hope they took it to heart. I sincerely do hope you took it to heart, Build 15. So that's our team. Let's go see if we can capture ourselves some punk-ass bitches to throw in the torture dungeon for Dr. Valen to, well, butcher for her own amusement. Oh, that Dr. Valen. She's a nasty, nasty girl. Dirty girl. But it's the best kind of dirty, really it is. She has nothing but the best intentions for humanity. Behind the motivations, other than also seeking orgasmic release, which is the main motivation. But her secondary motivation, and it's right behind the orgasm thing,
the alien abductions are becoming more brazen
what's
every
best
day.
for humanity.
We've got reports coming
Orgasms
in
trump
of
what's
attacks
best
in
for
broad
humanity,
daylight.
but right below the
We're
orgasm,
the only ones who can
right there,
respond
you
to
know.
this threat, so we should get down there.
We're the only ones who can respond to this threat. Operation Severed Shield. I see we're back to the fucking doom and gloom mission names, Bradford. You know, when your shield was riven, you usually came home on it. Which is to say you got killed and they sent your dead ass home with your shield, like lying on your shield, usually carrying you on your shield. I see Bradford's trying to invoke some medieval imagery on us. Come home with your shield or on it. Bradford's going all Spartan. Let's get stuck in and hope that Bradford's sort of pessimistic mission name doesn't come to fruition. So again, limited battle scanner availability. Very, very limited. So who has battle scanner? Is it just Mitch Hedberg? Is Pancakes our only battle scanner? I'm pretty sure Pancakes is all we got. We are, but Mitch has 3. So it's not all doom and gloom, because Mitch does has them, but he does have battle scanners, but he has quite a few of them.
Time to motor.
So we're gonna be, oh, that didn't mean to double move you, Mitch. Shit. I wanted to be conservative and pitch one up on the roof. You know what? We're not on any clock, any timer, any crunch. There's no particular need to rush here. We don't have to worry about that. That doesn't have to be a game-changing mistake. Let's just settle down, take our time. We'll be fine. We can recover. We'll just advance a little slower than we otherwise would have. Gonna steady that weapon for Mary Prometheus Shelley. Lou, why don't you head up here and take some full cover for us? Alright, looks like the interior is clear. That's fine. You can go on Overwatch. And I don't expect, the reason I'm putting people on Overwatch and whatnot already, I do not expect to move aggressively enough to pop a pod. Nobody is going to be going anywhere that we don't already have vision on, so this should not pose a problem. Since we didn't get the scanner out, we're just going to be very, very cautious. We'll take a very, very low level, very stable first turn. I don't like taking cover behind these, I really don't like taking cover behind these picnic tables because 1, they're half cover, 2, it's destructible half cover, which is doubly bad. But it's the best we can do right now, so that's what we'll do. See if we get an audio clue. Alright, we've got floaters. We got floaters, everyone. Floaters. Keep your eyes peeled, folks. There are floaters out and about. First things first, then. Mitchie, I want a battle scanner on the roof, please. We want to know if the rooftop is safe, and if the rooftop is safe, we will probably take our sniper up in that direction and put them in place to begin gunning some sons of bitches out of the sky. And so the roof is completely clear. Given that the roof is clear, I think we should probably take another very conservative move, reposition, and put a couple units on the roof. So we're going to do this just to get Lou. He's in the way. He was blocking our pipe there. So just to get Lou out of our pipe, and let's face it, folks, you want a clear, clean, effective fucking pipe.
Okay.
You can't lay pipe if your pipe is blocked, am I right? Alright, damn right I'm right. So we're going to take a single move, and we will come back to Margaret Thatcher in just a moment. Mother of monsters, I needeth you. Thou hath been summoned to give birth to unholy creations.
Roger that.
Mary Shelley is not particularly quick. Irwin, I really don't want to go forward, but based on where Margaret Thatcher is, this should also be safe. So I think what we'll do is just swing around here. A couple very minor moves forward. Again, these should be safe. We're not opening any new tiles, except for the fact that we just did. Okay. We have no vision on the enemy.
On the move.
Then again, that looked to be just 2 sectoids, which
I've got my eyes on.
aren't really much of a problem, per se. We're gonna have you hunker down. I don't want to take any chances. If the enemy wants to come mess with us, that's fine. We'll let him come mess with us, but until such time, I think we just bide our time. and say the word time as many times in a single sentence as we can. It's all about time, folks. All about time. Alright, so we have now floaters who have come up to the rooftop. That's a bit of a problem, actually. We're gonna get some Overwatch here. Malin and Machiavelli. It took both of them to get the job done, but they did get the job done, so we'll take it. A dead sectoid is a good sectoid. That guy just kicking bodies out of his road as he advances. I don't like this. So salty already.
They're trying to pull back.
I'm wishing we had given him phalanx armor. I really am. Alright, so if we're gonna try for a capture, what would we want to capture? Margaret Thatcher. Honestly, I'm not sure this is worth taking a shot. We're gonna pop the pod. That's pretty much a given. Would we rather capture a floater or a sectoid? We've autopsied neither. We actually don't have enough corpses, I think, to autopsy the sectoid, so you know what? Let's just kill the little bastard. I am a little salty about the damage that Machiavelli took here. If we'd given him the phalanx armor, he has 1 fucking health left? Holy shit. He's almost annihilated. Also, he missed both of those shots, which fucking blows. So this mission is already starting off terribly.
Easy now, soldier.
I don't know as you can go easy on that. That's a grave wound, Mary Malin. He's gonna be in like 24 days even after you reduce his time. That's real shitty. Pasteur, could you make it to the roof if we move Mary Shelley? Yes, but you probably can't move far enough. We could send Steve Irwin in on the run and gun, but that's tantamount to suicide. Where's Pancakes? Mitchie? Need another scanner, buddy.
On my way.
I gotta know what's behind these guys. I gotta know if it's safe. I can't run and gun into the unknown. It seems like they gave scouts innately bombard for use with their battle scanners. When throwing a battle scanner, they seem to be able to throw them an extraordinarily long way. Much further than any other class, and much further than they used to be able to throw them. Is it clear back there? It is 100% clear, and there's a meld canister. Okay. So we sacrificed the capture attempt on our sectoid friend, I think. We're gonna have to run and gun for the kill, which is fine. If we don't get the kill, we do have another unit to back it up. So let's just take the flank shot and go for the destruction.
That is what we're looking for.
Yeah, there's a meld canister over there. Good eyes, Willie. Good eyes, Sir William.
Dead and gone.
So 11 damage for that shit biscuit. We got to get you into some cover vis-a-vis those floaters, who I don't know if are active or not. Are those guys? They're not, because this is all squad site. Okay, so here's what we do. We can't go on Overwatch, but we can hunker, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Mary Shelley, we're going to bring her up here. She has low profile, so of course low cover is full cover when you're Mary Shelley. She's going to study her weapon, and then Lou, we're going to bring Louis up as well. I kind of want Louis. This should also be safe. We're going to bring Lou up for some Overwatch. He can Overwatch, and then if we need him to, he can throw a heat warhead grenade at those punk asses a little bit later, if the need arises. So, Irwin, what do we want to do with Steve Irwin, then? We don't necessarily know what's in this kitchen area, and I want to get away from all of this half cover that we've been kind of stuck behind.
Yes, Commander.
This is slightly better cover for Irwin, and a safe move. We know it can't spawn a pod. Oh, crikey, Steve Irwin ain't afraid of spawning a pod, mate. You bring them pods on, I'll spawn them all. Steve Irwin, he's not afraid. Which is not necessarily a brilliant idea, because maybe you should have been a little afraid, Steve. I mean, you're not in a fantastic position at the moment. We don't have a battle scanner, so we can't see those guys, even though we can totally fucking see them. We could have Hedberg. Alright, we gotta get Machiavelli out of this shitty cover, otherwise he's gonna get killed. He also needs to reload. So let's just move him back, and we'll have him reload. Willie Shakes, you know, I think you're best, if you go forward for that meld canister, you're absolutely gonna pop those floaters. We're positioned to kill these floaters. That's sort of what we're designed for. Alright, Pancakes, I'm gonna need you again, bud. The limited battle scanners thing is really kind of a fairly significant problem, actually. I do not like this. This is a change I very much don't like.
Eyes open.
So Mitch has 3 battle scanners per mission, and we should be able to have shots on those guys again, which means we can begin eradicating them. I think we open up. Best bet to do would be to open up with Margaret Thatcher. 71, 71, good enough, we'll take it. We want them to kind of move around just in case Mary Shelley can't see him from where she's at. Of course, Mary Shelley, a woman of great foresight and vision, I would be surprised if she couldn't see him, and she absolutely can. 96% for the kill here. Should be more than enough to get the job done. Or could be just slightly not enough. So let's... Alright, we're going to take a little bit of a risk here. We're going to bring Lou for... excuse me? How can he be on Overwatch when he is not spawned? I hate this fucking mechanic. The overwatching floaters, the floaters who spawn on Overwatch, it's straight up fucking horse shit. I hate that mechanic. It's absolute nonsense. It's trash. It's a trash mechanic. You don't get to go on Overwatch the turn you spawn. Straight up garbage. I'm real salty. So that's another wound, and Build 15 is already fucking treating us like a dog with a bone. I'm really kind of feeling like we were in sort of an Ike and Tina situation, and I'm not necessarily sure our Ike and Tina-ness has improved at all. In fact, it seems like we're getting a little more of the Ike Turner treatment. That half move should not be allowed to be used to go on Overwatch. It's straight up bullshit. We have no, yeah, alright, we gotta reposition. I have no units that are in any kind of decent cover. I can't allow that to remain the situation, so... We're gonna bring Mary Mallon inside. We're gonna bring Steve Loco Irwin up here, around the corner, in the stupidest possible fashion, specifically the one that could very well have gotten him shot and killed. No Overwatch, huh? Only aliens get Overwatch now? Is that how the rule goes? Only aliens may Overwatch? It's like Conan O'Brien, only he may dance?
I'm alright.
My saltiness. It's, well, this guy's flying high, which means he's gonna land somewhere and get killed. Specifically there. Yeah, we will definitely be able to kill him quite handily from there.
Watch the sides.
So we have units on Overwatch, but Iron Lady Thatcher has... Yeah, you're all the way dead, son.
He's down.
Margaret Thatcher taking that chump out, and we're going to disable this shit biscuit's weapon, assuming we can get the hit. 66% is not fantastic, but it is enough. Now, the trick is going to be able to injure that guy with the Goldilocks injury, which means to get him just hurt enough. We got to hurt him just right. Mitch Hedberg, I need you pulling Overwatch here.
Moving.
This is your job, Mitchie. Lightning reflexes. There we go. Again, floaters, also close combat specialist on the table, even though I don't really like that either. I think it's, what's the word I'm looking for? What's that word? Oh, yeah. Fucking bullshit. That's the word. It was actually two words that I was looking for. Both words, well, the first word was fucking, second word, bullshit. That's what I was looking for. It's fucking bullshit. I actually want to get as close to this unit as I can.
Time to motor.
This is a little bit of a risky, it's an aggressive move. If there's another pod, we could be in trouble. But we've got the flanker, this guy is dead. Or very, very badly injured, and we have no one who's going to be able to... Well, that makes me a little salty, I gotta admit. No run and gun for Willie Shakes. Luis Pasteur could probably go drop a bomb on his head. You might also just be able to shoot him. He has a 55%. Alright, here's what we do. We take the shot first with Mitch Pancakes Hedberg. If Mitch misses, hollow targeting. We can't even risk the hollow targeting, though. We're gonna have to try... we got Mary Mallon. Alright, let's have Mary Mallon see what she can do then. She should have a shot. Not necessarily a fantastic shot, but she is gonna have a shot of some variety. Hollow targeting has been applied. This is a terrible shot. Mary Mallon got it done, though. Terrible shot or not, she did get the job done. Now for the Goldilocks wounding. We need some Goldilocks level wounds. Machiavelli, if you would advance, sir. Willie Shakes may be able to do the Goldilocks level wound here. Here's what we do. We bring Willie Shakes forward. We're actually going to switch to his pistol. I would have liked to have been able to switch to Steve's pistol just in case, but we're not going to get the chance. Alright, so 2 damage from William. That's good. That's exactly what we needed, Willie. Nice job. Pasteur? I think we have you reload. Well, you're actually full ammo. You know what? Just hunker down then, bud. Keep your head down, son. Keep your head down. That guy reloaded. That should be all he's capable of doing. It is, in fact, all he's capable of doing. So, who could get close enough to theoretically take a poke at this guy with a pistol? Louis should be able to get a pistol shot here. We need somebody to pistol him because I want 2 chances. 44%. It's not going to critical, which is important. We actually want it in the situation where we cannot critical him. Alright, so this is what we do then. Steve, come take your capture. Oh. What if he has close encounters?
Position.
Well, we got to find out. He does not. Okay, good. Capturing floaters is suddenly excessively dangerous. You have to be within 4 tiles to try the capture.
Not so tough now.
And close combat specialist. So we did get the stun. That's our first official capture. So Dr. Valen is going to be stoked because she'll be furiously masturbating for the next several days. She's going to be well pleased, and supplies of lubricants in the infirmary are going to be vastly decreased, but that's a small price to pay for a captured floater. Steve Irwin, I'd like to point out, when you got to capture something, who the hell do you send? You send the goddamn crocodile hunter, that's who. Oh, goddamn right, mate. Needed me to tail you a floater? By God, I tailed him, threw him in a pillowcase, and brought him on home there. Of course, you probably wouldn't want to keep him in a pillowcase forever, y'all not being quite as awesome as Steve Irwin. We'll toss him in an air containment facility there, put him on display. Should be able to turn a tidy profit selling tickets to the locals for you. Gonna turn out quite nicely. Nice little boost in income for the project. I'm not pleased with Machiavelli being wounded for 18 days. I'm likewise not pleased with Anthrax being wounded for 8 days. Then again, Anthrax did pick up her promotion, so we gotta be a little careful. So he's got Will to Survive, which is trash. He has Repair, which is actually not good to begin with, and even worse in build 15, if we're being honest, because you can't use the arc thrower to charm drones and get unlimited repairs anymore. We have made good use of suppression on engineers in the past, and it couples nicely with Mayhem, so that's what we're gonna take. There is a case to be made, actually, though, for taking the Battle Scanner ability instead of Mayhem on some of our units. That's something we're gonna have to very seriously consider that. Very seriously. Smoke and Mirrors then for Mary Cleopatra Malin? I think not. Old Typhoid is gonna get the right nickname. It's gonna be Typhoid. So we got Ready for Anything. This is a little different, but you're a killer, right? A dyed-in-the-wool Margaret Thatcher, straight-up murderous thug. Yeah, I mean, it's appropriate for you to be a straight-up murderous thug. We're gonna make you a straight-up murderous thug. You're taking Rapid Fire because I love that ability. And that's got all of our promotions done, and our hospital roster continues to grow, although we did pick up a carbine, some floater corpses, which we actually need floater corpses very badly. I kind of regret having to blow that one floater up. I didn't want to destroy him. We kind of needed that guy alive. We need floater captives for one of our foundry projects, which we're kind of desperate to do, but c'est la vie. We did pick up 10 meld out of that can, which is an increase for the aliens. That's bad. That means they're back on the rise. We got to expand to another continent as soon as we can, as soon as possible. A laser rifle also got damaged. And again, this mechanic, not at all fucking irritating, I'm telling you. Not at all irritating. It's so pointless. It's so pointless. How long does it take? 5 days. Yeah, see, that's not any kind of actual inconvenience. It's just irritating. 3 days to alien grenades, though. That's supremely sexy. We do want to head to the situation very quickly. I just want to see if we can do a covert operations scan. We still don't have insufficient cash to sweep, and if it's above 75 credits, oh, well, it's not necessarily, so let's visit the gray market. We got to sell one something. I'm guessing we can't sell floater corpses. We need them. Sectoid corpses, we only need 10 for the autopsy, so we could spare one of those. We're getting close on floaters. We have abundant Thin Man, though. Let's go with the Thin Man. Oh, well, I probably should have gone back to the covert operations menu, huh? We still have insufficient cash to sweep. If it's above 75 credits, we should have no chance of an Exalt mission occurring. That's fine, then. So, oh, wrong button. Council report in 2 days, but that's going to be it for us. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up like King Tutankhamun, after his death, of course. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comments section. Of course, your support really does mean a lot to us, and Dr. Valen, who is going to be gloriously distracted for the next few days. If you'd like to catch all of our episodes, consider subscribing as well. We post new XCOM every single day. Right now, however, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.